Oh, welcome. How are you?
I'm okay, but when I logged on, there was nobody else. Maybe I became an organizer. I don't know. Something happened.
That's okay. You're fine. That's good. It's okay. That's fine. Thank you. That's fine. So, Hari, can you see the recording button now?
Yeah, I am recording. It's already started recording, Satishji.
Okay. So then, you know what? Let me. What I can do is, to keep the sound quality, I can mute some of you, and you can always talk. You can raise your hand if you want to. Okay. Make the quality a little bit better. Okay. We start with the Mangalacharanam. Okay. Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Haje Ramena Vihata Nishachara Chamo Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Raman Nasti Paranam Parataram Ramasya Dasosmyaham Rame Chittalayastada Bhotume Bhora Mamamudhara Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Dattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Nama Varanana Yavarat Lanya Nyamangananam Jabay Garadash Jabagaradash Kapha Cha Cha Tha Cha Cha Tav Kapay Shashasar Hal Mahasha Sutrani. Okay, so I see Raja is there. Okay, Hari is there. Okay. Okay, so right now everybody is mutually except me. If you want, anybody wants to raise a question, just raise your hand. We can do it. So we are on the. I hope you can all see the scanned page. We are doing Raghuvamsham. We are in chapter number 10. I think we're shloka 74. So last time we went into some details. We had only one shloka last time. Let's start with number 74. Now the story is that, that the Rama, Lakshmana, etc. have just been born. So that's where the story is. And the celebrations are going to be going on now. That's where the katha has come up to. So Krishanurrapadhumatvat Prasannatvat Savastam apaviddha shuchaviva. One more time. Raksho viprakrita vastam apaviddha shuchaviva. Read the whole thing again. One more time. Krishanurrapadhumatvat prasannatvat prabhakaraha raksho viprakrita vastam apaviddha shuchaviva. So padacheda for this. See Krishanuhu apadhumatvat prasannatvat prabhakaraha raksho viprakrutau astam apaviddha shuchau iva. That is you have two HI sandhis in the bottom saying it is raksho viprakrutau astam apaviddha shuchau iva. So declensions will be Krishanuhu is masculine, nominative, singular. It means Agni. We're going to go and see the commentary soon, but that means Agni. The name Agni has many names. This is one of them. Krishanuhu. Apadhumatvat. So you see the twat ending. Twat ending is very common in this language. Actually, it's not twat ending as such. The pratyaya is tva. Tasya bhavaha tvatalau. So that means that we say gurutvam, mudhatvam, astitvam. So even the word like tattvam, sattvam means the quality of that. This pratyaya, tadhita pratyaya means quality of that. Welcome TV. He's not. I cannot see his mic yet. Anyway, I hope he can hear today. Okay. So just to go to Ashtadhyayi for a quick second, we won't go in all detail. But to go to Ashtadhyayi, I'll show you that section. This is at the towards the end of 5.1 comes this section called Tasya Bhavaha Tvatalau. Means what you mean thatness. So Apadhumatvat means it is due to, on account of it being free from smoke. So 5.1, the very first sutram is tasya bhavaha tvatalau. You see, tasya bhavaha tvatalau is what you're looking at a little bit later. Here it is. In 5.1.119 is the sutram, this one here. 5.1.119, tasya bhavaha tvatalau. Means tva and tal. These two pratyayas come in the sense of tasya bhavaha, thatness, tasya bhavaha. Now, in Linganushasana we find, even though Pani doesn't say that what gender they will be, the tvanta will be a neuter form. We say lagutvam, gurutvam, sattvam, tattvam. They are all neuter, like vanam, vane, vana. They'll decline like vanam. Okay. And tal, in the tal, the la is an it by halantyam, decline in feminine. They'll add a ta pratyaya, become guruta, laguta, satta. So that will how it become. These are two pratyayas. If you quickly go to Kashika, just want to show you all these pages. So if we can, that was I think 5.1.119. Just type it here. It says Pasya iti shashti. There's some typos here. This is a typo, okay? Should be shashti. Shashti samarthyat. Bhava iti etasmin arthe. When we talked about this as we have to ask three questions when you add any pratyayas. Is that in what meaning is the pratyaya coming? What is the pratyaya? And who can take the pratyaya? Which prakriti can take the pratyaya? Prakriti means the base, okay? Prakriti and pratyaya, these are the two parts. Prakriti, the left-hand side is the base, pratyaya is the affix. When we're talking about krit pratyayas, we're talking about tadita pratyayas, stri pratyayas. Of course, in case of stri pratyayas, we already know it's only striyam. So we know the adhikara is striyam. When taditas, there are various meanings, various pratyayas, and various angas can take it. Let me just unmute TV if you can hear me. TV, are you there? TV, are you there? I guess he cannot speak again, I guess. Okay, no problem. Okay, so what does sutra say? Tasya means any pratipadikam in general can take this, okay? Well, doesn't mean everyone should be allowed in usage, but according to Panini, there's no constraint right now. He says tasya bhava, doesn't say which one. Then it should be bhava iti etasmin arthe. Means that it should be in the meaning of bhavaha, means the state of that, the quality of thatness. Tva talau pratyayo bhavataha. And pratyas are tva, a lot of typos here, I'm sorry, this Kashika I thought it should be tva talau, tva, not tava, it should be tva talau pratyayo bhavataha. So these are two pratyas which can, so pratyas are tva and tal. It is in the artha of bhava, and they come after any pratipadikam in general. So right now we have for now shloka we have apadhumatvat. So apadhuma should be some kind of an adjective, okay? Apadhuma is going to be a bahuvrihi adjective, because dhuma you cannot make into the tva. It should be probably an adjective, most likely. So apadhuma, I look at what Malinatha says. I put the commentary here. Apadhuma, he might give. No, he's not giving. Okay. Then we have to answer. So what does that mean, as we said in the last class? When Malinatha does not give anything, it should be something straightforward. You don't have to stretch too much. So apadhumatvat means apadhuma means apagataha, dhumaha, yasya. Yasya saha we can make on it. So it was that Agni whose smoke had gone away. Like in Gita, Vigata Kalmashaha, we have like Vigataha Kalmash, Vigatam Kalmasham Yasya Saha. So you got Apagataha Dhumaha Yasya Tat. So it is that whose smoke has gone. It means smokeless. Okay, smokeless. So smokelessness. That when you add the twa, you just add the ness. So smokelessness. And apadhumatvat will be due to smokelessness, on account of smokelessness. This is probably a Panchami sense of hetau. This is a hetau, due to that. Now, the we are doing a Bahuvrihi compound we made. Quickly again, Bahuvrihi, there are only 2 or 3 sutras in Ashtadhyayi for Bahuvrihi. It's very straightforward. So you have to only go to those, and then 2.2 you find those 2-3 sutras for Bahuvrihi compounds, and they are all compounds come in 2-1-2-2. All these Samasa Vidhayaka Sutrani. And there we have Shesho Bahuvrihi. That's in the towards the end of 2.2. These are more small padas, these are. So 2-23 starts the Bahuvrihi. And the very next sutram is Aneka Manya Padarthe, which is the most common sutram for Bahuvrihi, is that 2-24. Aneka Manya Padarthe. That itself will not help. We have to look for a Vartikam. That sutram has some Vartikams under that, which we have to go to. Let's quickly go. So 2-24, if you look at it, it says, which are used all the time, like the word Vidhava, how famous. So Vigataha, Dhavaha, Yes Yasa, look the word Nissamshayaha, Nirgataha, Samshayaha, Yes Yasaha. So it's very, very common where you have one of these paradi pratyayas, upper or nir or vi, and then some Krudanta form is suppressed, it is dropped, it's understood. That is the kind of Bahuvrihi which Katyayana gives a Vartikam for. If you look it down here, under 2-24 we are looking at right now. So Paradibhyo Dhatu Jasya Uttarapadasya, also a typo here, I'm sorry. Dhatu Jasya Uttarapadasya Lopascha Va Bahuvrihi Vaktavyaha. You can form a Bahuvrihi optionally. Means if you means Va means, otherwise you can do Vakyam also. And suppress the Dhatu Jaha. Dhatu Jaha means basically some Tut Pratyaya. Krudanta has been dropped. So Dhatu Jasya Uttarapadasya Lopoho Va. Lopaha Va. So in our case we had Apagata. That Apagata, the Gata has been dropped. Okay. So Gata is gone. So we have Apagata. Sorry for the pun, but the Gata is Gatam. So you'll have Apagataha Dhumaha Yasya Saha. So that's the whole thing is neuter, ablative, singular, like Vanad. Okay? And the Pradipatikam is Apadhumatva, and inside that, as we said, the Pratyaya is Tva, and Apadhuma is a Bahuvrihi compound. Okay? So far we have that Kushanuhu means the fire on account of smokelessness. Next one is a similar thing. Prasannatvat, same construct, similar construct. The Tvat is the same. This is used very widely, by the way, in Bhashyam and things like this Tvat, because you make a Tva and then put the Panchami in the Heta Varthe. So when in English we say because of, due to, on account of something, some quality, some Visheshanam. So we use this that way. Because why did so and so say this? You can say Mudha-tvat, because of foolishness, So you can make these means when you use this, it's very common usage, How come I could carry that? Lagutvat. So because it was light, I could carry it. So Prasannatvat. Now Prasanna, let's look at the Tvat we already know now. Prasanna is Upasarga is pra and Dhatu is sad. Sidati, right? So Sidati, Sidanti Mumagatrani Mukhancha Parishushati, Bhagavad Gita first. The sad is to sit or to sink or to droop. That's the meaning of sad. But prasad, completely different meaning. See, normally we say prasada, when you go to temple we take prasada. So prasada means grace also. So it also means clarity, clearness. So that is a secondary meaning which is not that common in like Telugu or maybe, I don't Telugu, but Marathi, Hindi and all that. So normally when we say prasada, we mean grace. But prasanna could also mean one who's, like, you can say prasannam jalam. Clearly the water is not giving grace. It's basically clear water, clear. So I think that might be the meaning here, prasannatvat. Okay, now how did dhatu become sad, become sanna? Nishtha pratyaya is coming here, nishtha pratyaya. So when you add any krudanta, you should always check two things. Is there going to be any guna or vidhi? And what about the idagama? Because the pratyaya is kta, there is going to be no guna vidhi because of the fact that is going to be kiniti cha guna vriddhi nishedha. How about the idagama? Now the pratyakta, somebody has joined us. Who has joined us? Vain, are you there? Maybe, I think Vain is joining us. Somebody joined. Maybe he's come back from the airport. Okay. Okay. So this dhatu is sad. So then we have to see in the dante issue. We look at the it, anit, karika. Let's see if sad is in that list. The dante issue. We have, what do we have? Dante issue. Ada, kshudha, kshida, chida, tuda, nuda, padya, bhida, vidyati, vinad, vind, shad, sad. Okay, so sad is in that list. Now just everybody knows what am I looking at. I'm looking at the Sutra 7 to 10, where we do the Ekachipadesha Udattat in Nishedha. And those dhatus have been listed in made into these 103 dhatus or so ending in halantas, become, as a general rule, they become anit, means it will not take an idagama. So this is, maybe I'll give you the page number in Bhaimi. I think all of you know this already anyway, but in Bhaimi volume 2, you can look at this, you can tag this page, so you can look at this page all the time. Any time you add any pratyaya, you have to see whether its idagama is there or not. And it's on page 149, 150 of volume 2. See, 149, only 149 is enough. 149, I think we'll do it. 149, I'm sorry. 149 is where we are right now. 147 gives the ajanta dhatus, which are anit, I'm sorry. See, in ajantas, as a default for these karikas, ajantas are assumed to be anit. So only set dhatus are given in the karika. So page 147, Bhaimi volume 2, will give ajanta dhatus which are set, because most of them are anit. Now page 149, you will have dhatus which are going to be halantas. Now most of them are set. So the karika gives which are anit. It's a reverse, a little bit careful. So we are looking at the dante issue, and we found the dhatu sad. It's anit dhatu. So there's no idagama. So we have sad plus kta. Now we need maybe I can put up my Word document just to, okay. Let's look at, so we have sad. And these are all common rules. We're not taking any complicated rules. Will we use the pratyaya ta?
Satishji?
Yes, go ahead.
So if in the dhatu bata, I suppose it is not anudatta, then this rule will not apply?
Yeah, eka shubhadesha anudatta. So if it is udatta in dhatu patha or swarita, right, then we will not be in this list.
Oh, okay.
And then we have to go and see why idagama did not come. There might be some other rules specifically for nishtha, something like that.
Okay.
So this only lists the dhatus in dhatu patha which are ekach and anudatta swara. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
So this must be anudatta swara in dhatu patha.
Okay. So which means that everything else in the dhatu bata will be udatta and set, right?
It'll be, we're talking about halanta, okay, halanta dhatus.
Halanta dhatus, okay.
Yes, but besides 103 dhatus, the others should be in dhatu patha udatta. I mean, they might be swarita also, but not anudatta.
Okay, okay.
So we have sad plus kta, that means akul lashakva tadhite. So we're going to be, the ka is going to go. And as you said, there was no guna possible in this case. Anyway, we have sad plus ta. So now we need something to make this ta into a na, and also make this da into, because the final form we are looking at is we want to make the form sanna. Sanna. And that rule is 8242. 8242. We're going to see the rule many times. It's going to come up, so please pay. This is a very important rule. See, I'm only taking important rules, not taking any rules which are, we don't need. Those we'll only mention and move along. But these rules we should know. Why should we know this rule? Because this applies to all dhatus ending in repha or dakara. Radhabhyam, nishthato, another typo. Too many typos in this class. Nishthato. Nishtha, the takara of the nishtha. Nishthato means nishthayaha takarasya sthane. Naha. So ta becomes na. And purvasya cha daha. The prior da also becomes na. So this is doing two things. It's making the nishtha takara into nakara and the prior da into nakara. So, and this applies to only dhatu which is ending in repa or dakara. So one more time. If you have dhatu ending in repa or dakara, I should say repa or, yeah, correct, repa or dakara, correct. Then following that, the nishtha pratyaya sta becomes na, and if it's a dakaranta, then the prior dhatu's da also becomes na. We get the form sanna. Now just to remind you, I always ask this question when I come to this sutram, I'll ask you again next time, is that why could we not use a sutram yaro nunasiko nunasiko va? Because we do have a, and then there's a vartikam pratyaya bhashayam nityam. What I'm looking at is the reason is that, I'll tell you the reason in a second. I'm looking at sutram, because why did Panini specifically have to say the prior da becomes na? That's what I'm trying to get at. Yaro nunasiko, here it is, 8445. Yaro nunasiko nunasiko va. If you have a yar followed by a nasal, the yar becomes anunasika optionally. But that will not apply, that requires a padanta yar. That 8445 requires a padanta yar, which we all are. We like Swami Chinmayananda when we say, right? So Chidmaya becomes Chinmayananda because of the yaro, because that dakara is a yar, anunasika. But that would not apply because it requires a padanta yar. This is within a pada. So in short, by 8242, we got both operations. We got this da become na and this da become na. Both we got sanna. So please keep this in mind. This comes in many places. Like you can have the. Someone is typed a chat message. Who is that? Oh, Wayne, your voice is faint. Oh, Wayne, are you there? I guess Wayne must.
Oh, that's me, Kalpesh.
Oh, Kalpesh, what have you typed here?
Oh, it's actually from the Lagu, the Danteshu Kanteshu.
Oh, very good, very good. So Kalpesh, now can everybody see that chat? Only I can see it, Kalpesh? Or?
No, I think everybody should be able to see it. Udrudrantai.
If you look at the chat window, everybody. Let's see. I should make it. Okay, I'm going to send chat to everybody. Okay. What Kalpesh has done is that he has typed it out. The karika which I was talking about, the udrudantaihi. The first part is all the ajanta dhatus which are going to be set. And then this is the first two lines, these first two lines. And the next part he has typed out all the one which halantas which are on it. And if you look into dante issue which he has typed out, ada, kshuda, kshida, kshuda, chada, tuda, nuda. And you go a little bit ahead, you see dhatu sad is there. Sad is there. So that is what we will be talking about. Thank you, Kalpesh. So coming back to the Raghuvamsha, so we have prasannatvat. Prasanna again means clear because of being clear. Prabhakaraha. Prabhakara is Adityaha, Suryaha, one who makes light. Prabhakaraha, one who makes Prabhakaraha. In fact, you can see Malinatha says Suryaha. Prabhakara equals Suryaha. So you can increase your vocabulary now. If you can increase your vocabulary, just take Malinatha's meanings. Simple meaning, nothing hard. If you don't understand, leave it. Don't worry about it. So we'll come back to it. So what has he given so far to us? He gives the meaning. Let's go to Malinatha for a second. It says Rakshasa means Ravanena. When you see that, you need to realize that Rakshasa must now be a masculine instrumental singular. Because Malinatha says Ravanena, which is also masculine instrumental singular. Normally when they give a Paryaya Shabda, the commentator will maintain the same vibhakti ending. He'll maintain the same gender number case. Generally, sometimes he might differ, but mostly. So Rakshasa equals Ravanena.
Satish, I have a question.
Yes.
So when we say Prabhakara, does Kara mean hand and then Prabha
No. Prabhakara is not that. Prabhakara is a Upapada Samasa.
Okay.
So Prabham Karoti is Prabhakaraha. So you have to go to 3.2 and find a pratyaya. See, normally we have Karmanyan, 3, 2, 1, right? Like kumbhakaraha we have, kumbhakaraha. But this didn't take karmanyans. Something must be, in fact, that's homework for you, Hari. How about that? You find something in 3.2, first like about 30-40 sutras,
Okay.
which will overrule the karmanyan for dhatu kru.
Okay.
And which will give us, because clearly an has not been used. We have prabhakara, would have become prabhakaraha.
Right.
So something is overruling karmanyan.
Okay.
Okay, so find out. There is a section which has for dhatu kru only.
Okay.
You will find it pretty easily. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we have Rakshasa is Ravanena, I think pretty clear. Then Viprakrutau is Apakrutau, means Piditau Vityarthaha. So what he's doing for you is that he's saying that we have two upasargas, Vi and Pra. So upasarga knowledge you have to get only from reading and from usage. Only Shishta Prayogas only you can do. Because Vyakaranam will not help you in getting the meaning of which upasarga with which dhatu becomes, how it changes the meaning of the dhatu. So Vyakaranam will not help you there. You have to just follow the usages, So what he's telling, and this is how you learn. Because Viprakrutau equals Apakrutau. So Apakru means to push aside, to put down, to suppress, to put to shame, or to trouble. He says Piditau. Now we learn two things. We learn Viprakru can have a meaning as Apakru, and Apakru means Pidita, to peed, dhatu peed. That's how you build your library of upasarga dhatu combination, only by reading. Means Viprakrutau means Piditau. In the beginning, what we should do to keep it simple, keep our life simple, like when we read Bhagavatam, Sridhara commentary, or Bhagavad Gita also, you replace the words in the shloka by the easy words given by the commentator. So forget Viprakrutau, just put Piditau in place of that. So take out Viprakrutau and put Piditau. So Rakshasa you put Ravanena. So now actually we are in the middle of a samasa right now, because he is commenting on the whole samasa, Raksho Viprakrutau. What he has made into Tritiya Tatpurushaha. Because he has said, because we have Rakshas and Viprakruta. The two in the samasa we have Rakshas, Viprakrita. So that went into the Namo Narayana Sandhi. So the Visarga Sandhi has happened there within the samasa. So Raksho Viprakrita is the Pratipadikam. Raksho Viprakrutau is going to be masculine nominative dual. Raksho Viprakrutau. So that's what. But look at the Vigraha Vakyam. This is the way to learn compounds. Only take the Vigraha Vakyam which the commentator gives you. That will be more than enough to learn compounds. You learn all compounds just by taking the simple Vigraha Vakyam which the Adhikrita Tika, the correct Tika gives you. So, and Malinatha is one of the best. So we can see, she says, Ravanena Viprakrutau. Clearly, it's a Tritiya Tatpurushaha. Means that they were troubled, they were oppressed by Ravana. These two. Who are these two? Clearly it is Agni and Surya. Now the next thing he says is Krushanuhu equals Agni. Krushanuhu equals Agni. Again, good to build a vocabulary. So replace Krushanuhu with Agni. Make it simple for us. Remove the Krushanuhu, make it Agni. This is what I do when I read Bhagavatam. I just take those words out and just put the simple words in place of that. And of course you can build a vocabulary on the side. So Krushanuhu. Dhatu is Krish. Krish is to become Krusha-sthula. I think it comes Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram. Krusha is one who is thin, or Apudaya probably means one who is subtle. So Krusha means to be thin, emaciated. So it comes also in the 17th Adhyaya of Gita. Quickly go there, because if a word is in Gita, your job is done. Because there's tons of commentaries, lot of meanings, explanations everywhere. This is one more way to figure out what the words mean. If you find a word which is in Gita, in Raghuvamsham, or in Ramayanam, or in Bhagavatam, your job is done. Because there are so many commentaries on these works. Definitely someone's going to give you that. Or if a word is in Ashtadhyaya also, your job is done. But there are so many commentaries, you're going to find it out. So that's when you look into Apte dictionary, when it gives a reference for you, The word is in Bhatti Kavyam or Raghuvamsha or in any of the other, famous Kavyas or in Gita or Bhagavatam or Ramayanam or Ashtadhyayi or Siddhanta Kaumudi. That's it. You're finished. You just go there and you can find the meaning very clearly. This word is in this Krish Dhatu is in Gita. It comes in chapter 17. Let me go to the Gita Press book. I think I kept it up here. Karshyantas shairastam bhuta gramamachetasaha. So karshyantaha. So karshyantaha means that here it is, comes in Gita. Chapter 17, Satadashodhyayaha, Shashtaha Shlokaha, 6th Shloka. See dhatu karshyantas sharirastham. These are all people who do the tamasic kind of tapas. They torture me in the body. Karshyantas, they make me thin. They kind of wear me down in the body. So ashasthavitang ghoram tapyante yatapojanaha. Dambhahankara sanyuktaha kamaraga balanvitaha karshyantas shairastham bhuta gramamachetasaha. So they torment, they emaciate all the elements. Mam chaivanta shairastham, and me also. Anyway, there dhatu krish comes. This is a causative form of that, karshyantaha. So Agni also probably might mean somebody who's, who means in dhatu patha, that means tanu karane. Tanu karane means to make thin. So he trims down, trims everything, he trims down. Now this pratyaya anu is from the unadi patha, unadi koshaha. You can take it with a pinch of salt, because unadi kosha means what do? They take the meaning of the word, so then the kushanuhu means agni. Then they back out the dhatu and the pratyaya from that. That's all they do. So clearly dhatu must be krish, and the meaning also fits, because it means to make trim. And they may put the pratyaya anu with that. This is unadi kosha 4.2, by the way. 4.2 is unadi kosha. You can find the meaning of krishanuhu. But you don't have to buy that meaning. You can just take krishanu means agni. Yeah? So, okay, so let's move ahead now. The next thing he says is that, so he finished the compound for us. We got raksho viprakritau. Now, he says, Kushanuhu agnihi, so good vocabulary for us. Prabhakaraha suryaha cha. Same thing here. Remove Prabhakara from the shloka, put Surya in place of that. Make it easy. Prabhakara Surya. In fact, this is also one way to to go on reading Raghuvamsha or Bhagavatam. Only take those words which are made easy. And just build a list of them, or like a library in your brain, or you can even write them down, and see quickly what paryaya shabdas are given by these scholars, for us. Prabhakara means Surya. So you got that. One who makes light. Next time Hari will get this with the sutra for us. And then Yatha Sankhyam. Yatha Sankhyam is respectively. So this is what he means. Yatha Sankhyam is respectively. Means that the first word apadhumatvat applies to Agni, and the second prasannatvat applies to Prabhakara. What Malinatha is telling you is that this doesn't apply to each one of them. Pratyekam na sambandhyate. Yatha sankhyam sambandhyate. So the Agni was apadhumatvat and the Surya was prasannatvat. That means yatha sankhyam. This word is used in Ashtadhyayi. Yatha sankhya manudesha samanam, respectively. Respect. It's a avyabhava samasa. Means in keeping with the sankhya. Means in keeping with the number, means respectively. Yatha sankhya. These are words you can use in the language when you speak. Yatha sankhya, respectively. So, okay. Apadhumatvat, no commentary. Prasannatvat, no commentary. Means they are simple words. We should understand them. You can look them up in Aptya Dictionary, you can look them up. And then, apavidya suchau means nirasta dukkhau. So that's next commentary. Apavidya suchau equals nirasta dukkhau. So clearly, this is a compound, and he has given us paryaya shabdas for both pada of the compound. He has given us two words. Apavidya means nirasta, and shuch means dukkham. So this is, the pratipadikam is apavidya shuch. Shakaranta pratipadikam. Apavidya shuchau. Just add the au, apavidya shuchau. Apavidya shuch pratipadikam. This is not apavidya shucha. Apavidya shuch pratipadikam. So because when you have the word Murut becomes Murutau, Rama also becomes Ramau, Rama, Ramo, Ramaha. So you do not know, looking at this compound, what the Prajapadikam definitely is. But the Dhatu being Shuch, Bhagavad Gita many places, Nattam Shochutum Arhasi. So Shuch means to, one of the meaning is to grieve, to be sorry. Also means to be, it may have another meaning also, but Shuch means to grieve in this meaning. So it also means to be clean, like Shaucham. Shaucham means to be clean, means cleanliness. So Shuch means sorrow. So apavidha means dhatu, apa plus dhatu vyad. Vyad becomes vidha. Apavid is to kind of pierced away. With vyad is to, is to kind of pierce or strike. So let's look at this one for a second. How did vyad become vidha now? It has taken some samprasaranam. It's taken some samprasaranam. Now, samprasaranam, there are only two main rules, which are 6.1.15, 16. So in that 6.1.15 lists 11 dhatus, 6.1.16 has 9 dhatus, and first one is vachi, sapi, yajadinam, kiti. The next one has a list of dhatus, which takes samprasaranam, kiti, niti chapare. So here, let me look at the apte for good meaning of dhatu vyad. So vyad, if you see, so I'm on apte dictionary, I'm looking at it. I think it means one of the meaning of vyad is to pierce, to hurt, to strike. But apavyad, look at apavyad, it means, Limalinatha says, is nirasta, to remove, to take away, to take strike away, strike out. Nirasta. Okay, so let's look at 6.1.16, which is what you have. Samprasaranam only two rules, 6.1.15, 6.1. Those are the main rules. Main rules are two rules only. So we should be able to easily come there all the time and see what has happened. Only 20 dhatus take samprasaranam. There are some more exceptions, but main these are 20. And the first list of 11 takes only kiti. Second takes kiti niti. Because here we have the pratyakta, again nishtha is there. So either one will work. But the first here we are now vachi, sapi, yajadinam kiti. It's not in that list, most likely. So look at the next one. Grahi, ja, vayi, vyadhi. Vyadhi. That's the one that we want, this vyad. So vyad is there, and there's only one yan in there, which is yakara. So igyanas samprasaranam. So the ik which comes in place of yan is called samprasaranam. Also the process is called samprasaranam. It is the reverse of the yan sandhi. So the ya becomes e, samprasarana cha, you get the ekadeshaha, it becomes vi. We got vid. So by vyad, let's go to the word document quickly to finish this off. This we had vyad. To improve my typing space, but vyad plus and that became with plus and now it's like word like Buddh becomes Buddha, so that we know the sutras now, right? So we have the Jashastator Zhodhaha, 8 to 40, I believe, means following a Jash letter. The ta or tha become dha, then we get, that makes it into the vid plus dha, and then of course jalam, just jashi, becomes vidha. So the only thing special was the samprasaranam, which we saw. The rest, the remaining we've seen many times. The rest, the vid plus dha. Okay, so we got the meaning. So again, build a vocabulary. That what we have is that upper with means nirasta, is to remove. Okay, so upper and shuch means to be sorry, comes in Gita many times. And the Prajapati upper with the shuch. So shuch probably is a feminine noun. You take it like that. So upper vidha, shuch, yayoho tau. So they were the two whose sorrow was removed. free of sorrow, whose sorrow was struck out. Eva means, this is the Kalidasa trademark. He'll put the Eva in the second line, second half. So Upama Kalidasasya, every other shloka we've seen many times, means as if. This is not in Upama actually really here. He's just saying that they are as if, they came. Now Astam, the word Astam is an interesting word, by the way. Let me get some participation here. What can Astam be? Astam can be two forms of two different dhatus, two different lakaras. Who wants to raise his hand for this one? Okay, in this case he has given us Abhavatam. So only one answer is here. So what's that, Hari?
Asitastamasan.
Very good. Dhatu as. What Hari is saying is dhatu as, lang lakara, Prathama Purusha, Dvivachanam. Because you see what Malinatha gave? She gave the word, oh, look at that. I did something, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, that was better. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can expand it for you. I just hit my scroll button by mistake. I just scrolled, it became expanded. Okay. So, Abhavatam. So, he, instead of us, he replaced with Bhu. And again, look at what he did. He maintained the same, third person. He maintained the lang lakara and he maintained the dvivachanam. This is also a very good thing. If you have a problem with the lakara, look at what the tikakara or bhashyakara is giving you. He will take a different dhatu many times and maintain the same lakara, the same purusha and the same vachanam. So if you know abhavatam, then you know astam. As Hari clearly said, it is third person is pratham purusha, ek dvivachanam lang lakara. Tasastam tam tam tamaha. In case of astam, you have the adajadinam and atasya vriddhi, astam. See, we don't go into too much detail because you can look up all these dhatus in Bhaimi volume 2. If you want to refresh yourself, you can go and look at dhatu as in Bhaimi volume 2 and get all the details. Okay. What's the other possibility? Anybody raise their hands? In fact, that is the more common astam. The more common astam is not this one. So,
is it lot atmanepada ekvachanam of as?
Very good. Yes, you got it. Dhatu as means let it sit. That's also one thing which we use very common. When somebody says something, you say astam. Let it be. So you say astam, let it sit. Okay. Astam means okay. Let it sit. It's okay. Astam. Let it be. So astam, and now the dhatu is as. Second gana. So both dhatu as and as are second gana dhatus. This case there is no adagama. The dhatu itself is as. Ya aste manasa smaran Bhagavad Gita. Jana paryupasate Bhagavad Gita. Comes very common in, okay. So as, and then what we did the dhatu as with the lot. Maybe we can put that very quickly. This also will be in Bhaimi. I think we'll have this most likely. I'm sorry, the wrong document. Okay, here we go. So this time we're going to do, which is not, we don't have this here, okay. I'm just giving you the example, which is the more common astam. So as plus, looking at the lot lakara, as plus lot, lot, and then what the lasya tipta ji, and we get as plus ta, and then we get the shap and shapluk with second dhatu adi pravritibhya shapaha. We get the shapluk, and then we get tita atmane padanam tere. Tita atmane padanam tere. Become aste. This is the one that we have in Gita. Ya aste manasa smaran third adhyaya. Indiyatha murata mithyacarasta uchyate. Aste, one who sits. So aste, and then ametaha. In lot lakara, this ending a of becomes am. So astam. So this is the one which is a much more common astam. In fact, that's why Malinatha makes sure that you don't think of this one. It is the other one. So that's why generally they will help you out. Okay. If there's any yadi sandeha sambhavana asti chet sprashti kriyate prayana. mostly they'll be made clear for you. So so that's what he makes sure you understand is abhavatam. See, the commentary is very easy. That's one of my things that I like to do. If a text is really hard, I just go to the commentary. I read the commentary only. Digest that first. Then we can go to the text and see if we can make sense of that one. I do it in Bhagavatam all the time. When you see Sridhar Tika, it's very nice and sweet. So I only read that first, and then see if I can go back to shloka. Okay, so the meaning is what? Simple sentence is that Krushanuhu, it says Prabhakaraha cha, you can say Apaviddhaschau Astam, means the fire and the sun god, they became free of sorrow. Eva, as if they became as if free of sorrow. Now the two reasons are being given is Krushanuhu Apadhumatvat, because the fire shed its smoke, became on account of being smokeless. I guess that was a sign of his sorrow. And Prabhakara Prasannatvat, because it became clear. The sun was looking shining clear. Then there's a common Visheshanam for both of them. Is Raksho Viprakrutau. Using Malinathas, he says that Piditau, Ravanena Piditau. Who were oppressed by Ravana, they were now free of their sorrow. Any questions on the shloka? Move to the next one. Okay.
Did you have a question?
Yes, Cheta.
Okay, so for the word prasanna, you said it was dhatu sad, right?
Sad, yes.
So sad seems to have like visharana gati avasadhaneshu. That seems to be the meaning from the dhatu pata.
Yeah, to means to sink or to move or to sit.
Okay.
But I think the pra upasarga is what doing the whole thing over here, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's all because the dhatu sad will never give this meaning with the sad alone.
Okay.
It's upasarga balat.
Okay.
Ayamartha prapta.
Okay. So when people I know I have a friend called Prasanna. So what will be the meaning of his name? Like, is it because of grace?
See one who's gracious.
Okay.
Or one who's very free of any impurity, very clear.
Okay. Okay.
You can say Shuddha, you can say Prasannam is gracious also.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Satishji.
Okay. So next, let's take the next one. I don't see any questions, so let us take the next one. Okay. Dashanana kiritebhyas tatshanam rakshasashriyah manivyajena paryastaha prithivyamashrubindavaha. One more time. Dashanana kiritebhyas tatshanam rakshasashriyah manivyajena paryastaha prithivyamashrubindavaha. So if I say something wrong, please correct me, because it's going to be recorded. So we don't want to leave any mistakes behind as far as possible. So please interrupt and just correct me if I'm saying something wrong. So, okay, just to the padacheda. Dashanana kiritebhyaha tatshanam rakshasashriyah manivyajena paryastaha pruthivyam ashrubindavaha. Now, take the simple words that you know. There are many simple words here. You know the word Rakshasa, you know the word Shri. Prithvi, you know, I think. Ashru, I think most of us know. Ashru Bindu means teardrop. You know the word money means like pearls, jewels or pearls. So Vyaja. Vyaja comes in Devi Mahatmyam. Tato Mrigaya Vyajena Ratastamyasta Bhupatihi. First chapter of Devi Mahatmyam. Vyaja. The pretext or disguise. Mani Vyajena. So, you know what Mallinatha says? Vyajena means Mishena. So you learn two words today more. Vyajena equals Mishena. So, under the disguise or pretext of excuse, pretext, disguise, Mishena. Not really. It's just like a outward show kind of. That's a new word for many of us. So next time we don't listen to Chandi Pata, you can focus. It comes in the first chapter. It's the very first, like 2-3 pages. Now Kirita, I think Kiritanam, Chakrinam, Cha Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11. So it comes in Gita. Kirita means like a diadem, mukutam. So that word we know. I think Tat Kshanam we both know. I think Dasha Anana also, I think we know Dasha and Anana. So Dasha means 10, Anana means face or mouth. I think so I think the only difficult word in Shloka is probably Vyaja, which we already talked about, Vyajena. Now let's go to Malinatha. What is he telling us? Tat Kshanam means Tasmin Kshanaya. Ramotpatti Samaye. Now, what is he meaning here now? This is a compound. Means we can take it adverbially. Means instantaneously. Instantaneously means at that moment. You can take it at that moment. So you can take it tat kshanam paryastaha. Means that can be an adverb to the word paryastaha. So patitaha, tat kshanam patitaha. Or maybe you can, that's probably a good meaning. Make it adverbially. Also look at what he has done with Tasmin Kshane. He has done Saman Adhikaranam with that. See in the commentary, he has made Tasmin Kshane. So this clearly is going to be a Karmadharya Samasa. Karmadharya Samasa. Because the Samaj Adhikaranam is there. So Tasmin and Kshane go in the same vibhakti in the Vigraha Vakyam. Tasmin Kshane. So Tat Cha Adaha Kshanam Cha. It is in that moment. So that moment is, it is. I think adverb will be okay for us instantaneously. And what time? Ramotpatti Samaye, at the time of the birth of Sri Rama. The next one he takes is Rakshasa Shriyaha, no commentary. Ashrubindavaha, no commentary. Dashanana Kiritebhyaha, no commentary. Says Maninam Vyajena. What has he done? He has made Shashti Tatpurushaha. Mani Vyajaha, he made Maninam Vyajena. Under the disguise of jewels, of pearls. So I made the Vigraha Vakyam for you. Equals Mishena. Vyajena equals Mishena. Pruthivyam, no commentary. Paryastaha, Patitaha. So this dhatu is pari plus as. This is asu kshepane, means to throw. The two dhatus as, one is as bhuvi, that's the second gana, asti, etc. Then asyati in fourth gana, sanyasaha, all these suryastaha, paryastaha. Pari can be like all around, as is to like throw down, but thrown down all around. Means they patitaha. Simple meaning he gives, take it. Just take the Malinatha meaning. Paryastaha means patitaha. So they fell down. Then he gives like a summary of the shloka he gives, okay? So Vritti is now over now. So he says, Ramodaye Sati, Sati Saptami. When Rama was born, when he manifested himself, Tad Vadyasya Ravanasya, means Ravana who was to be killed by Rama. Tad means Rama. Rama Vadyasya. Vadhya means Hantum Yogya Vadhya, fit to be killed. So of Ravana, who was fit to be killed by Rama, Kirita Mani Bhramsha Lakshanam. Kirita means again the mukuta, Mani is a jewel, Bhramsha. Bhramsha means like to deteriorate, to fall down, to deviate from a position, to come down from your position. Lakshanam, that is characterized by that, indicated by that. Durnimittam, this is a bad omen. Bad omen in the form of the falling away of the jewels from Ravana's diadem, from his crown. Abhud iti arthaha. So that's what it says. He rephrased the whole shloka for you. So, that means abhut, means what abhut? Durnimittam abhut. At that time there was a bad omen. For the Rakshasa obviously. in the form of, it has taken the form of the falling away of the jewels from Ravana's crown, Ravana who was fit to be killed by Rama. So, come back to the shloka. So Dashananam is here not giving any commentary for that. So we should be able to figure out on our own what it means. So Dasha Ananani, Ananam I think is neutral noun. Dasha Ananani Yasya Saha, one who has 10 faces. Then Tasya Kiritebhya. This is a very simple compound, so we can do on our own. So Dashanana is one, the 10-faced, one who has this Bahuvrihi compound. Dasha Ananani Yasya Saha. And then once you made the Bahuvrihi, Dashananasya Kiritebhya, Shashti Tatpurushaha. And it's kind of simple for us. Even this has 3 members. When it's 3 members like that, you have to know where you have to put the brackets, okay? So Dashanana is one bracket. So you collapse the bracket, make it Ravana. Then Ravana Kiritebhya Shashti Tatpurushaha. Taksham we also already got, making into a Karmadharya compound. He already did that, Tasmin Kshana, he did that for us. Rakshasa Shriyaha. What is the vibhakti here, Rakshasa Shriyaha? What are the possible? Anybody? Let's get some participation. What is the vibhakti of Rakshasa Shriyaha? The Pradipatikam is Rakshasa Shri. Rakshasanam Shri. Means Shashti Tatpurusha again, the most common compound in the whole language. Shashti Tatpurushaha means this is the glory or the prosperity, like excellence of the demons. What is the vibhakti here? What are the possibilities? Anybody? Look at the Pradipadikam Shri. I think Bhaimi might have it. Okay, Pushpaji raising her hand.
Feminine nominative plural.
Could be feminine nominative plural, where it could be the pratyaya jas. Any other possibility, Pushpa? Anything else possible?
Could be shas.
Could be shas. Anything else?
See, it goes with paryastaha. That also is feminine nominative plural. Is that?
But Pushpa, if you do that, then you also have Ashru Bindavaha Paryastaha.
Yes, Ashrubindava is also feminine nominative.
Now you could have 2 of them, so maybe it's a bit of a problem. So that's why you have to think a little bit now, because Ashru Bindavaha clearly Paryastaha. No, Ashru Bindavaha has no choice. Ashru Bindava has to be the
feminine.
Not masculine. Bindu I think might be masculine. Bindu. It doesn't matter, feminine, it doesn't matter, it's Guravaha or Dhenavaha. The point is that Ashru Bindava has to be nominative plural, no choice. That has to go with the Paryastaha most likely. So now, what's the choice? Rakshasa Shriyaha, what can be the other choice for it?
Could be Shashti.
Yes, could be Shashti. But there could be Panchami also. Could be Nyasi or Nyas. So let me see. I think Shri is in Bhaimi's volume 1. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, it is there. Page 311. Bhaimi volume 1, page 311. The Shri is given there. And it starts on page. Actually, the forms are given on page 312, 313 actually. 313, 14. You see the 2 forms, Shriyaha and Shriyaha. So this could be a Shashti or a Panchami ending also.
In that case, it will be masculine.
It's feminine. It's still feminine, Pushpa. It's still feminine only.
It will be, okay.
But it's genitive singular. Now, how we are getting, so if you want to look at the details, you can go to Bhaimi volume 1. It is the page 313 at the bottom. There are 2 forms, Shriyaha or Shriyaha. So Panchami and Shakti has 2 forms, Shriyaha and Shriyaha. So Sutra is 145 in Ashtadhyayi. Just quickly refer to that. The special rule where the Nadi Sanya is optional for this one. 1, 4, 5. Okay, let's next page. It says va. See, na iyang uvang sthana vastri. So if you get the iyang or uvang adesha, and not for the word stri, the Nadi Sanya is stopped. Now, very quickly, if you go to the Word document, see all this we are supposed to know. Okay, all this Mulinatha will not give us because we are supposed to know all this. You take what we have really is this one. We have this. Yes, we have Shashti Ekavachanam. So when you do Anubandha Lope, we are going to get Shri plus us. Now in this position, when you look at the Sandhi rules, you can do Equanachi is a possibility, but blocking that, you're going to get Achishnu Dhatu Bruvām. Yor Yang Uvang. If you have a Dhatu's Ikara or a Dhatu's Ukara, then you get the Iyang and Uvang Adesha respectively. 6477. Now you can ask, where is the Dhatu here? Because now we have Pratipadikam here, Shri. This Shri has come to probably like a Quip Pratyaya, and the elongation has happened exceptionally. So Quibbantaha, I think Quinnantaha, I think they have said Dhatuttam na jahati. This is a paribhasha. By adding the Quip or the Quin and these zero pratyayas, the Dhatuttam is not lost. So this is still a Dhatu's Ikara. Even though it's a Prajipadikam now, just the Quip does not spoil the Dhatu status. So 6477. Now 6482, we have to look at that one also, because 6482 says that if you have a Anekachanga, Eranekacho Sanyuga Purvasya, which we don't have. See, the moment you look at 6477, always check 6482 if you have a Ivarnantanga. That requires Ehe Anekacha. We don't have Anekach. We have only Ekach. We have only the Anga is Shri, it's Ekach. Asanyuga Purvasya. Purva, both of which we don't have. So when you do 6477, which is a very important rule, 647, and Sandhi will not take us Akasar and Dirgha also. It will go to Iyang and Uvang respectively. But when you do that, if it is Ivarna, you come to 6482. Just make sure that will not put you back to Yan. In our case, we will not, because we don't have an Ekash, we have Sanyoga. So, so we get the Yang Adesha. Now, when that happens, we come like this then. Yang Adesha we get, and we get like this. So we got the form now, Shriyaha. But when that happens, we get the Nadi Sanya optionally. That's what I was showing you before, the 145. He says, the Nadi Sanya was actually stopped by 144. No Iyangvang Sthana Vastri. This is also a very important sutram, 144. Do it maybe like a 3-star or 4-star sutram. It says that once the Iyang or Uvang is done, Nadi Sanya is stopped, because you had used 3 Akhya Nadi, 143. So Nadi Sanya should have been coming here, because the word Shri is a feminine word ending in long E. Nadi Sanya would have come. But Pani says once you do Iyang or Uvang, so Nadi Sanya is stopped. And then the next sutra says Va Ami Nitirastvascha. So then we have these 146, he says, when the pratyaya nyat follows. So we have the pratyaya nyas right now. You get a va, Nadi optionally. So we'll get the second form by doing Annadhyaha, get the Adagama, Atascha Vriddhi, so we'll get Shriyaha as one form. See what we have, by the way. Our form is done right now. We are done with this. Shriyaha is what we have, but you could have also had Shriyaha by the Annadyaha. Taken an Adagama here, Atascha Vriddhi, and made Shriyaha. Again, if you want details, please go to Bhayami Volume 1, page 313, and he's going to give you the form, okay? So finally, we have, though there was various possibilities here, it is not going to be the nominative plural, it is not the accusative plural, it is going to be the genitive singular. Because of Rakshasa, yes.
So when we say army, then it's only before arm, right? So why are we doing it in Ekavachanam also?
146 next sutram, sorry, 14 next sutram.
Oh, okay.
Just okay, I'm sorry, let me make it clear. Hari is right, just to make it clear, we're using 146, okay, not 145. 146 we are using. Niti, Niti.
But then Hraswa is there, no?
Raswa is sure. Raswa is also, and B is also. The young woman Sthanau and the Raswas.
Oh, okay.
Both of them, Niti.
Okay.
So now Shashti means Sambandha with what now? Rakshasa Shriyaha Ashtu Bindava. So these are like the teardrops of the Lakshmi of the Rakshasas. The personified, of course, means the Rakshasa's prosperity is personified, and she was crying because she knew now time has come to, is going to be gone. So this is the kavyam, is that the shloka says that it was as if that the glory of the Rakshasas personified was shedding tears, and they are the jewels under the guise of jewels falling from the diadem from the crown of Ravana on the earth, and instantaneously she did that. As soon as Sri Rama was born, she shed these tears. Simple sentence was Rakshasa Shriyaha Shashti Ekavachanam Ashribindavaha Pratama Bahuvachanam Paryastaha, they patitaha, they fell on the earth. Then Prithvivyam patitaha. Then Mani Vyajena, under the guise of jewels. Tatkshanam means sadhyaha, immediately, instantaneously. Then Dashanana Kiritebhyaha, from the crown of Ravana. So first always take the subject, object, verb. There was no object here. We only had subject and verb. Arshibindavaha paryastaha. You can supply asanna. They fell down. Then bring the shashti. This is what, see, we took only the nominative and we took the participle of the verb. Then the saptami of Prithvivyam can wait. Even Rakshasa Shriyaha can wait. Even Dashana Kiritebhya can also wait. Mani Vyajana is Tritiya. So all the other vibhaktis, you leave them out for time being. Take the Prathama and take the verb. Ditya is there, you can take that to the next item, and then tack on the others, tack on the others. Because, when you read all these Puranas and Ramayana and Bhagavad, there'll be so many adjectives, so many clauses, all kinds of shashtis and panch. We don't need them to begin with. We just need the Prathama and the noun. There probably will only be one Tinganta, take that, and then you tack on. Okay, any questions, Shloka? You're done. Okay. Look at the next one. Putra janma praveshyanan turyanan tasya putrinaha arambham prathamam chakrur deva dundubhayo divi. Couple of more times. Just keep on reading like this loudly, clearly, slowly, you'll get the meaning also. If you want, you can even leave a tika with that. If you want to do that, do that. putra janma praveshyanan turyanan tasya putrinaha arambham prataman chakrur devadundubhayo divi. So the cheda is putra janma praveshyanam, the compound word. So, turyanam tasya putrinaha arambham prathamam chakruh devadundubhayaha divi. Vibhakti is putra janma praveshyanam and turyanam samadhikaranam shashtvachanam. And tasya is shashti ekavachanam. Tasya means kasya. When you have a pronoun, always see you standing behind the pronoun. They cannot stand on their own. Clearly Dasharathasya. The next word is putrinaha. So tasya and putrinaha are in samadhikaranam and they are both shashti ekavachanam. So tasya means Dasharathasya. Pradipadikum is tat, which is shashti ekavachanam. Putrinaha is putrin pradipadikum, putrin. Putrin is one who has a son. This is a tadita pratyaya. In means possession. Putrin, one who has a son. Arambham. Arambham is Ramavat. Arambhaha, masculine noun. So this has to be linga shabdaha. It is dvitiya ekvachanam. Anya parjaya nasti. There is no other choice. Prathamam. Prathamam is an adjective, okay? All these, what do you call the Purna Pratyanta Shabdas means the nth, second, third, fourth, first, the Prathamodhyayaha. Prathamam is first. Doesn't mean one, it means first. It's like an exceptional form. Because normally you have Dvitiya, Tritiya, Adhyaya, Chaturutha, Panchama. Prathama is like an exceptional form. So Prathama and Adima also. Adima, like Adam and Eve, right? It's Adima. Adima is Adam. Means first. This is probably going to be an adverb. Probably to be an adverb. Means Arambham Prathamam Chakruhu. Means the first they began. Chakruhu means dhatu is kru. So Prathamam will keep it as neuter, accusative, singular, used as an adverb. Chakru dhatu is kru. It is a third person plural. Parasmipada lift. Devadundubhayaha. Devadundubhayaha. Tatodundubhayo neduhu. Bhagavatam. This is dundubhi. Dundubhi is kind of this, musical instrument, for some kind of a drum or something. Maybe some kind of a, what should I say? Let's see what Apteji gives for dundubhi. Comes in Rudram also. Dundubhyayacha. Comes in Rudram. This is a very old instrument. Dundubhi. Might be some kind of something we blow air through it also. Let me look at Dundubhi. Dundubhi is Dundubhi is a sort of large kettle drum. A drum. Okay, a drum. All right. Dundubhayaha.
Satishji.
Yes.
Dundubhi was the name of the demon killed by Vali, right?
Yes. It could be the one who was like a big drum. He has maybe his voice was like that. Maybe maybe he spoke like that. Maybe possibly. Yes. Yeah, you're right. And that's Upalakshanam probably. He sounded like a large drum probably himself. But Divi is Saptami Ekavachanam of Div. Div means Sarga. Means Sarge. Divi means Divi Surya Sahas Bhagavad Gita, right? Divi Surya Sahastasya Bhaved Yugapadutthitha Yadi Bhasadrishi Sasyad Bhasastasya Mahatmanaha. In chapter 11 that comes. So chapter 18 also. Prithivyam va Divi Deveshu va Punaha. Chapter 18, shloka number 40. Divi comes in there. So Divi comes in Gita at least 2 times. Means in heaven. Okay, let's go to comment. Let's see what help we can get. Putrinaha equals Jata Putrasya. So Putrin normally means one who has a son. But here he says one whose son was born. So Jataha, Putraha, Yasyasaha. So not that just he had a son sometime before, but his son was just born. Navajata Putrasya. Putra was just born. Tasya Iku Dasharathasya. He gives you Tasya Iku Dasharathasya. It's very obvious he was not about to give you, but he's being kind to us now. He's saying Dasharathasya. Why is he giving you that, by the way? Because in the last shloka, Dasharatha was not around anywhere. Even the prior shloka, he wasn't there. Even the prior shloka also, we have Rama as Tasya. Look at shloka number 73. Dasya Tasya is Harehe. Now all of a sudden we have Tasya equal Dasharathasya. Of course, it is obvious from the context. That's why Mulinatha is taking the trouble to tell you what Tasya means. Otherwise, normally he will not give you that. It's Spashtam. But because last 3 shlokas at least, there was no Dasharatha coming anywhere. And all of a sudden we say Tasya means who? So he said Dasharathasya. Putra Janmani Praveshyanam. Okay. Now we are getting into this compound. Putra Janma Praveshyanam. Turyanam. So now we have the first will be Shashti Tatpurushaha. Putrasya Janma. That's very obvious. Is the birth of the son. Putra Janma is Putrasya Janma. That will be the first bracket you form. And then rest of it Malinatha gives us. Malinatha gives us Putra Janmani Praveshyanam Saptami Tatpurushaha. This is how we learn compounds. See, so first one was obvious, he didn't give us. So we should know on our own. It says Putra Janma Shashti Tatpurushaha. Then Tasmin Putra Janmani. So that's what we got that. So at the Praveshyanam, he gives a Paryaya Shabda. Praveshayitavyanam means what did he do here now? Praveshya is Dhatu Vish. Okay. Now look at what he has given us. He has Praveshayitavyanam. So he replaced the word Praveshya with Praveshayitavya. So what is telling you, this is what is called Kritya Pratyaya. It is a potential participle. He replaced that ya with a tavya. Not only that, he made Praveshayitavya. This is causative. So it's a causative form he's telling us. Means those which are fit to, made to enter. Pravish is to enter. So Praveshayati means he makes somebody enter. So Praveshayitavya means those are fit to, made to enter. Then he gives the Paryaya Shabda, Vadaniyanam ityartaha. He makes it simple. So as I said to you before, you can remove the word Praveshya, just make it Vadaniya. So Putra Janma Vadaniyanam, which are fit to be sounded, is also a potential participle, Aniya. See how he gave you 2 words in the same meaning. He used the same Kritya Pratyaya with and made it easier for us. First one, he made it clear that is a causative form. So second thing, he gave us the meaning of that. Vadaniyanam. Let's just work out some Praveshyanam quickly. Just Vyakaranam for that. Okay. So we have the Upasarga is Para, we can leave it alone for the time being. Then we have the Dhatu Vish. Then we have the Nish Pratyaya, because when you have the Nish, Chura, the pure Nish, Nitya Karyam. Before you do anything, you have to add the Nish Pratyaya. So we drop the verb because it's not going to have any effect. We become now, we get the Puganta Lagu Patascha Gunaha. 7386 become Veshi. And now to that we add a Krut Pratyaya, the Krutya Pratyaya. Which are they? The Tavya, the Aniya, and three kinds of Ya. Which are three kinds of Ya? Which we have the Achoyata, right? If these are all coming, this Adhikara, let's go to that section. It's a very nice, compact section of Ashtadhyaya. It comes in 3195 to I think 31132. If you want to know anything about potential participles, which are very commonly used, this is a section. Very first one, Panini starts with Krutyaha. He starts the Adhikaraha. Krutyaha prang nulaha. This nul will come in 130 something. So, see 133 is nul truchau. So up to that, in 3195 to 31132, we will have this Krutya Adhikara. Within that, first one he gives is Tavyat Tavya Aniyaraha. So Tavya and Aniya. This is one of our Vedic ones. This is Tavyat and Tavya. For us, they're both the same, okay? So Tavyat and Tavya, only Vedic Swara difference is there. Then he says Achoyasa. And he keeps on going. And then below, you will find is that he'll bring another one. Ruhalodnyata. Ruhalodnyata. So there are these three ya, which is the Achoyata. So anything ending in the Ajanta Dhatu will take Pratyaya Yat. Then Ruhalodnyat. In Rukaranta or the Halanta will take Nyat. And finally, some exceptions will take the Kyap Pratyaya also. Specific dhatus here given. Like see this 31109, 80s to Shastvaru will take Kyap. So right now for us, I think we can do with the Achoyata. Just add a Pratyaya Yat. When we add a Pratyaya Yat, the Ta is Halantyam with an It. And then we just make the, now this is a niche which is going to drop by Neraniti. We've did that sutra many times. Neraniti is in 6451. Is Anidadav Ardhadhatu ke pare ne lopasyat. The moment you have a pratyaya, which is Ardhadhatuka, which has not taken idagama, the niche is going to drop prior to that. But the Yat pratyaya is definitely Ardhadhatuka because of Tingshisaratakam Ardhadhatukam Sheshaha. So we're going to get this, and it cannot take idagama because only it's not valadi. The ya is not a val letter. We know idagama. So the vesh will drop the e. Just how we get the form veshya. You know, like the word veshya, right? Prostitute. It's actually a very graphic term. Fit to be entered is what it means. Veshya. So Veshya is, fit to be made. This also means fit to made to enter. So Veshya. Praveshya. Now the thing is that, look at this thing now. If this was not a causative form, okay, if this was not a causative form, what would you have got? You have Ruhal or Nyat would have got. Because we only take the wish directly, and we take the Ruhal or Nyat. And we'll get the same form, because this is also do the Puganta Guna, Puganta Lagupudasya Guna, and you just add them, we make Veshya again. Now you know why this Malinatha has taken the trouble of telling us that this has a causative in here. Because when he did the form Pravesha Yitavya, what he gave us, this definitely is causative. So because the Yitavya, that will not come, Pravesha Yitavya will not come, this is causative. So that's how this, so that's why I tell you that these commentaries are very carefully written, even though sometimes we don't know why they're giving a word to us, but they are put there for some reason. So he's making sure we understand that this one is not the direct dhatu, the causative dhatu which is taking the pratyaya yat, which should be fit to made to enter. So, fit to be enter means fit to basically sound. To made to enter means to sound. Okay, that's what it means. So that's what he's telling us. The next step, vadaniya. So that praveshayitavya means vadaniya. Okay. So the compound again, putrasya janma, then tasmin praveshyanam equals vadaniyanam. Then shashti vibhakti now. Shashti means sambandha. Sambandha with what now? Probably going to be arambham. Arambham. So the commencement. The commencement of these musical instruments which are fit to be played at the time of the son's birth. So always try to make the sambandha immediately. Don't keep the shashti hanging around like that. So you lock it up. You lock it up with some other pratipadikam and you just make that as a unit. That makes it easier. Otherwise, if you all these shashtis hanging around, then they cause problems afterwards. So in fact, we can even leave the shashtis out. Just stick with arambha now. This entire thing, putra, janma, praveshyanam, turyanam, is a shashti hanging on to arambha. So, now we have one more shashti is coming now. So, is that this tasya putrinaha? Now we have to be careful. We have second shashti now coming in there now. So tasya and putrinaha are samadhikaranam. Putra, janma, praveshyanam, turyanam, samadhikaranam. We have two sets of shashtis now. Now where does that go? Tasya putrinaha. Now that also Malinath has given the answer for us. Look at the way the commentary is made. Is jata putrasya dasharathasya putra janmani. See, he already made the connection for us. See, he already made the connection. Because see how beautifully he has done that. First he tells us that the putrinaha equals jata putrasya tasya dasharathasya putra janmani. So dasharathasya putra. So this thing, tasya putrinaha, connects with this putra over here. So at the time of the birth of the son of Dasharatha, who was now endowed with a son. Tasya putrinaha putra janma. A little bit of kavyam going on here, but so this two items connect with this putra, which is inside the compound. Okay, we have seen this before now. We've seen this before. Sometimes an item outside the compound can connect inside the compound. This is a case of like that. So this tasya putrinaha putra praveshyana. And Malinatha also told us down here that he did the vadaniyanam, turyanam, vadyanam, arambha. So both he did for us. He told us also that this shashti, turyanam, which is adjective is this one, these two, mainly this is the noun, this is the adjective, this one connects with arambham. And this one here, putrinaha, with putra. So that's how the two shashtis we have to be careful. Of course, the meaning is very clear, but again, the commentary also is very clear. So, turyanam, vadyanam, arambha, upakramam. Upakramam is to begin, the commencement, kind of inauguration. So, prathamam, no commentary. So, spashtam should be. So, don't stretch your brain too much. Pratham means at first. And divi, no commentary. Straightforward meaning. Divi means Sarga. Devadundubhayaha, no commentary. He says, there is no commentary there either. Chakruhu, there is no commentary there either. So, arambham chakruhu. Arambham kru means to make to begin the ceremony, to make the commencement. So the simple sentence is that the Devadundubhayaha, these kettle drums of the gods. So first, you can say pratham first. First, the kettle drums of the gods made the commencement, arambham chakruho, of the musical instruments which were fit to be played at the time of the birth of the son of the Dasharatha, who was now endowed with a son. And then Divi, in the heaven. So in the heaven, the commencement was made by the gods, even though these things are going on down here, the birth ceremony. That's what finally Mulinatha says. Is sakshat pituhu dasharathadapi devaha adhikam prahishtaha ityataha. That even more than Dasharatha, who was actually the actual father, even more than him, the gods were more happy, because they are the ones who sounded their drums first in heaven and began and made the commencement of this musical activity, which was fit for the birth ceremony. So Sakshat Pituhu. Pituhu is Panchami Ekavachanam of Pitra. Dasharathadapi Devaha Adhikam Prahishtaha Ityataha. It's also a way for you to learn how to speak Sanskritam. You read good authors, Shishta Prayoga. See how they write, how they compose, how they arrange the words. So this is how and these are simple. I think mostly the commentary we were able to get. So Sakshat Pituhu Dasharathadapi Devaha Deva Adhikam Prahishtaha Ityataha. So we got any question on this one? Okay. We'll do one last one, then we'll stop. Let me try to make this one smaller. Okay. Santanakamayi vrishtir bhavane chastyapetushi sanmangalopacharanam saivadi rachana bhavat. One more time. Santanakamayi vrishtir bhavane chastyapetushi sanmangalopacharanam saivadi rachana bhavat. One more time maybe. So because reading is very important. Read it loud, clear as far as possible. I know sometimes I make mistakes, but if you make me just repeat it, no problem. Santanakamayi vrishtir bhavane chastyapetushi sanmangalopacharanam saivadi rachana bhavat. Okay. Santanakamayi vrishti bhavane cha asya petushi sanmangalopacharanam. Compound. Sa eva Vidhirechi sa eva adi rachana abhavat. Let's go to what Mulinatha says. Santanakamayi. Now she doesn't give any commentary on that. So this word Santanaka is something which we should know. That's a tough one. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I think maybe he should have given something here for us. Maybe it has come before me. It's one more thing. We are jumping in the middle of this grantha. Okay, we are in chapter number 10. So if he has given the commentary many times before, he's now repeat every time now. He's expecting to read from the beginning. Also, this word Santanaka is Kalpa Vriksha, basically it is. It's a heavenly tree. Maybe I can try to go to my Apti dictionary quickly. That's a tough word. It's not that easy, Santanaka. Let me see if I can find it in Apti, Santanaka. Let's see if I can find it in Apti. I think it's a heavenly tree. Santanakamani. Nothing. I did something wrong. Santanaka. So Kalpesh, how do I get to this one? Kalpesh, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Probably.
What should I type?
Maybe Anuswar.
Okay, let me try that. Let's try that. This Apti dictionary requires some. It has some conventions. Okay. Sometimes if you don't follow them, then it gets upset at you.
You can type in English also.
I can. I think it works better this way. Let me try.
And you can say rather words containing.
Let's try this one. Santanaka. Okay, let's go to Apte. Search entry words only. Okay.
And words continue.
Okay, that's fine. Ah. No. Entry. Why shall we give so many words? 1,000 words? No, this page number.
Yes, page number. You click on that left side.
Left hand
Yeah,
side.
yeah, yes.
Okay. Santanakaha. One of the 5 trees of Indra's paradise. All its flower. Santanakanam sajaha. It's a garland of the flowers of that heavenly tree. So then that's what it means basically. It is the flower. Santanakamai means consisting of. This is a pratyaya mayat. Tadita pratyaya. Composed of that. Consisting of that. Santanakamai vrishti. So this is qualifying vrishti, okay? Vrishti is a shower. It's a shower consisting of, which was of these flowers of the heavenly tree. Simple sentence is that, see there are 2 sentences here. We have the word petushi. This is a participle, the participle kwasu. If you're doing the Wednesday class, you're doing this participle wasu. Kwasu is kwasu. That is means it's a lat parya. It's a lit. It comes in place of the lit. I'm sorry, lit lakara. Kwasuscha sutram. Now this is see what Malinatha gives us. Petushi equals papata. Means it fell. So there was the shower came down. So asya bhavane. Asya means for Dasharathasya bhavane. So in his palace, a shower in the form of these flowers of the heavenly tree came down. Petushi. Now this kwasu pratyaya is not very common. So Malinatha gives us the sutras for that. You should done the Wednesday class. You've done it already. You all done the Monday class also some years ago. It was in Anuji's house, the lesson. Kwasuscha. Number 32107. Iti kwasu pratyayaha. See, every sutra Malinatha gives, we should understand that what he is giving, why he is giving. So even though this sutram is in Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, see normally anything which is in Laghu he may not give that much. This case is giving it to us, being a little bit kind to us. So 32107, if you look at it, says 32107. Says Kwasuscha. What is happening was that we had this Chandasi lit. This is a Samanya lit. This is not the Paroksha lit. This doesn't have to be Paroksha. And in Chandasi only the Pratyaya Kwasu is given. Sri Panini only authorizes a few of these Kwasus in Bhashayam. In Bhashayam, Panini only gives Sada, Vasa, Shuru, Upe, E, then this Dhatus, and this couple more Dhatus here. So this Petushi really is not a form which Panini, there's some more given by Panini in 6.1, talks about the, see he given in 6.1.12, he has given a couple more, the Dashwan, Sahwan, Meadvamsh. Only about 8 or 9 Panini authorizes. But it's a Kavayaha, Nirankushaha Kavayaha. These poets use these words as they want. So that's why Malinatha says if you don't know this word, it is not to be, because see this is a non-Paninian form, technically speaking. That's why Malinatha wants to just clarify for us what's going on here. So he says pratyaya is kwasuscha, ikwasu pratyayaha, then ugitascha iti neep. Okay. Now we had the Prajapati Petivas. Now the way the word Petivas has come, Dhatu is Pat. We start with Pat plus lit. Pat plus lit. I'm sorry. Oh no. Okay, got it. Lit. And then what? Then the moment lit is there, you can make the dvitam of the pat. Make it pat, pat, haradi, sheshaha. So before you do that, what happens is that the sutra 64120 comes. Ata ekahal madhye anade shade liti. 64120. So we have a dhatu which only has a medial akara. Ataha ekahal madhye. There should be no conjunct on either side. On either side, there should be no conjunct. So in pat, we have only akara is there. There's no, on either side, there's no conjunct. Sanyoga nasti. And then there should be no vishesha abhyasa karyam for the adi hal. In abhyasa, it becomes per only. So per will be, say, papata will become per only. So 64120, we do the abhyasa lopa and etvam. So the entire abhyasa is gone. And in place of the a comes. 64120. So ataha means short a only. Ekahal madhye. There should be no conjunct either side. Anadesh adeir. So the adi, which is the po in our case, should not be taking any adesha and abhyasa. It will not. And liti, we have lit pratyaya. Then what we get the abhyasa lopaha and we get the etvam also. So anuvritti is coming down. Become pet. Becomes pet. And then you have the pratyaya vasu, which anubandha lope vas. So first. Now what happens is that, what about the idagama? Because this is a pratyaya which is valadi, it is a pratyaya which is ardha dhatuka. Idagama wants to come. Now for idagama, there are only two sutras for the pratyaya pasu, and they overrule everything else. The 7 to 67, 68, I believe they are. So there are very specific sutras only for kwasu. So everything else is cast aside. So all the dhatu patha being it, anit, and all that set, that all is gone. Now we only look at the specific ones for the pratyaya kwasu. And what is say? Vasu ekaj ad ghasam. If you have a ekaj dhatu after dvitam, which we do have, because we have the form pet. The pet is only ekaj. Even after abhyasa, the anga is ekaj. Then ad and ghasam, there's some other dhatu ghas, and the avarnantas also there are. They only will take the idagama. Only these. And the next one says vibhasha, gama, hana, vida, visham. So by 7 to 67, idagama is praptaha. Idagama wants to come. But what's going to happen here is that when we form the feminine of this, we are going to get the pratyaya neep, which is what Malinatha has told us. Pratyaya neep is going to come. Neep. If you go back to the shloka, he says ugitascha iti neep. Malinatha says, okay. So let's go to 416 for a second. 416 say that the good thing about Ashtadhyayi is a nice feeling. It's the same sutta which you're reading today were read by Malinatha, by Sridhara, by Valmiki, we don't know about Valmiki, but Shankara. They read the same sutras which you're reading now. So they're all the same. So we're on the same page with those great people. It's a good feeling to have. So 416. It says ugitascha. So anything which is ugit. So another kwasu, that kwasu had u as an it. That will take the neep pratyaya in the triyam. So the neep. And now when the neep pratyaya comes, you see when the 412 suva, ujasam, uchastabhyam. So we are the swadi pratyaya. The swadi go from 412 to end of 5th adhyaya. So now we're going to get the bhasanya. This anga is going to get a bhasanya. Swadishva Sarvanama Sthane Yachibham. Yachibham. When you add any Swadi Pratyaya, please check if the Anga is going to be Pada or Bha or none of them. Sarvanama Sthane, neither Pada nor Bha. If you have non-Sarvanama Sthane, Pratyaya is Yakaradi or Ajadi, Bha Sanya. The remaining Pada Sanya. So now these sutras come in 1-4, 17, nothing new for you, we just want to refresh your memory. Swadishva Sarvanama Sthane Pada Sanya Yachibham. So Yachibham, because we do have a Swadi Pratyaya, this Anubandha Lope only E is remaining, and we're going to get the Bhasanya. And then what happens, you go to Bhastya Adhikara, start from 6-4-129, so you get Samprasaranam, Vaso Samprasaranam. 6-4, I think it's 130, 6-4-129 Adhikara starts.
131.
Thank you. 131 Vaso Samprasaranam. So, Samprasaranam is again Igyana Samprasaranam Samprasarana Cha Ekadesha. So now you're going to get the Pe plus Us plus the E. So because this Valadi has now gone, the Idagama will not come. Even though the word Petu, we have Papata, Petatuhu, Petuhu, so we would have got the, it's a Ekacha, it is a, the Pajakodam is Petivas actually, become Petivas. The Idagama, the Petivas, Idagama will be there. So will be, if you made a masculine form, become Petivan, Petivam So, Petivam Saha, Petivam Sam, Petivam So. But when Samprasaranam comes, no Idagama. So Anuji has a question. Okay, hold on. Yes, Namaskar Anuji. Anuji, you there? No, okay. So anyway, that's what happens. So then now we just, Anuji, you there? Anu, you there? No. Okay, I'll leave her out. Okay, maybe she can come back. So maybe a speaker not working, maybe. So that now we just joined Pe to Sa E, and then this is a Pratyaya Avayava, Adesha Pratyayoho Chatvam, become Pe to She. It looks like Nadi. The reason you have Pe to She because qualifying Vrishti. Because of Vrishti you have Pe to She. This is now a Subandha form, Pe to She, like Nadi. Pe to She like Nadi. So this will be like Nadi. So that's what the difficult word in this shloka a little bit. But we have done this form in Anton book 2, so it should be no problem. So that's what Malinatha gives, this Kwasuscha and Ugitascha iti Nip. Then Sa Vrishtihi. So this is the first sentence, okay? So there was a shower in the form of these divine flowers in his palace. And then second sentence is Sa Eva. Is Sa Vrishtir Eva. Malinatha makes clear, Sa means Vrishtir Eva. The shower itself. He says Santaha Putra Janmani Avashyaka.
Satish, I'm sorry, I have a question again on that Petushi.
Yes, go ahead.
So, can you go back to that word file?
Yes.
So, Petushi, what is the Supratyaya that you have added there?
No, this is the Halni Abhyo Suti Bhuktam Hal, right? Add Pratyaya Su.
Is after Shi, Petushi you're adding Su.
Yeah, adding Su, yes. And
but the Ni should come after this, after the Pratipadikam. So, Pratipadikam is Petus.
No, it's Petushi. So really this you have to have the, you really have the Peti Vas. So Peta plus Vas is the Prajak. Then you add the Neep to that.
Okay.
Then you add this Su.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what we have happened. So then Halni Abhyam. Like Nadi, same, like Nadi. So Sa Vrishtihi Eva. Santaha. Santaha, so we have a compound. San Mangala Upacharana. So you have three words, Sat, Mangala and Upachara. So now he makes Santaha as a separate item and Mangalopachara as one item. Mangalopachara is probably a karmadharma, Mangala. So Upachara is like the ceremonies or the festivities or the procedures. Mangala means auspicious kind of proceedings. So Santaha means Putra Janmanya Avashyakaha is those which are necessary at the time of the birth of a son. So Ye Mangalopacharaha. So they are basically the auspicious ceremonies which are essential at the time of the birth of a son. That's the way he's explained that compound. So Mangalopacharaha and then Santaha. So this is all Samadhikaranam is doing. Santaha, Mangalopacharaha. Then Tesham. Tesham already we have in the shloka itself. Again we have a Shashti to make the Sambandha. Tesham Rachana. Rachana means Prathama Kriya. So, sorry, Adi Rachana. Adi Rachana is also Karmadharya. There is no commentary on that. Actually, I'm sure he has made a commentary. I take it back. Adi Rachana is Prathama Kriya. So, Adi is Prathama, Rachana is Kriya. That was the first action. Abhavat. Abhavat means it was, Asit. So, that Vrishti itself, Sa Eva, was the first action of, means like the first act of those auspicious proceedings which are essential at the time of the birth of a son. So there are two separate sentences. First was Vrishtihi Petushi. Second was Adi Rachana Abhavat. Two sentences. So first sentence was there the shower in the form of the heavenly flowers came down in his palace, and that itself was the first act of the auspicious proceedings which are essential at the time of the birth of a son. Any questions? It's 8:40.
Satishji,
Yes.
in the Petushi, like, what happened to that soup after that?
Halni Abhyo, Suti se Puttamhan. Halni Abhyo. Neep is there, right? Neep. 6168.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Just like Nadi. Just like Nadi, same.
Oh, okay. So it's in Prathama. Okay. So this is a participle, Satishji?
Yes.
Okay.
We can make like Patitavati. Just like we do Patitavati, same thing.
Yeah.
Patitavati is more like a lang paryaya.
Yeah.
This is like a lit paryaya.
So, okay, so this is still Parokshe?
Technically it's not Parokshe, this one, because Panini doesn't bring the Kwasu under Parokshe.
Oh, okay.
But in this case, of course, it's Parokshe, because Kalidasa is talking about the Shraddha. It is Parokshe in meaning. But, according to Panini, it's not Parokshe earlier.
Okay, but because
actually,
it's coming...
the thing is, according to Panini, this form is not allowed itself. So that's gone.
Oh.
But it does have a Parokshe shade, because if you give in place of lit, it does have a shade of Parokshe to it. But technically speaking, it doesn't have to be Parokshe.
Okay, so could we say it's almost equivalent to the same Vatu? Or the
Tavatu?
Tavatu, yeah.
Oh, no, because look at what Malinatha told us. Malinatha said to us Papata.
Right.
So it's a lit paryaya.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's more like Papata rather than Patitavati.
Okay.
So he's maintaining the lit, and he's kind of maintaining the Paroksha for us.
Okay. So that is the difference. Then the Paroksha from is the difference between the two participles?
It really is, a little bit it is. Even though Panini puts it Samanya, I think it has some shade of Paroksha to it, I think.
Okay.
So basically when you see this Kosu Pratyaya, replace it with the lit Lakara, okay? Make it like that.
Okay.
That's a very simple thing for us to do.
Okay.
Any other? This form is not in Gita. Okay, this Petushi form not in Gita. The Kwasu is not in Gita. Any questions? Any comments? Anuji, your hand is still up.
Yes, Satishji.
Okay. Yes.
I want to know the grammar on Paryastaha and Prahushta. In 75 Paryastaha.
Asta dhatu as asukshepane. So it's just nishtha prayoga. Pari plus astaha.
Pari plus staha.
Astaha. Dhatu asukshepane. If you look in the santeshu, right? You have ghas vasati dvav. But the dhatu is asu. It has, I think, a u as an it. Let me just do one thing. What I can do is I can finish the class and who wants to ask questions can stay, okay?
Okay.
So, Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Bhiyata Nitachara Chamu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Raman Nasti Parayanam Parataram Ramaschada Yaham Rame Chittale Sada Bhautame Bhorama Mamudhara Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasana Mahutsulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Ram Nama Varanana On Nama Iti. So the class is over. If you want to listen to questions or answers, you can stay behind. Okay, so if you look at the dhatu asukshepane, it has, I believe, the u as an it. So even though the dhatu is a said dhatu, because in the santeshu we only have ghas and vas, only two dhatus are on it in santeshu. This is a said dhatu. Clearly in idagama is not there, because paryasta there is no idagama there. So the reason for that is that it's asukshepane, so that u as an it is the uditova. We get the uditova in 7.2. You get the vikalpa in the tva pratyaya, uditova. That number should be on 50-ish. 7.2. 7.256 says that any dhatu which has u as an it, it becomes weight for the pratyaya tva. And when that happens, it becomes anit in nishtha because of yasya vibhasha. So when a dhatu becomes weight anywhere, it becomes anit in nishtha. Very important sutra. So 7.215.
Yeah.
So that's how it became anit. So yes, 7.2. So everybody should know 7.215. Okay. And then we got the form asta. Asta means thrown down, Kripta. So pari is upasarga. Pari plus asta. Pariyasta. Is that okay?
Yeah, thanks. The other one, prahrishta.
Prahrishta, same. This was also nishtha prayoga.
Okay, of
Dhatu Yon rishyati na kankshati.
Oh, okay.
Now same thing here. It's also a complicated one. Because Rishtaroma Dhananjaya, right, comes in Gita. In Gita, you also have the Pushpaji is a question. 1 minute. Yes, Pushpaji, yes?
Yes, in the word prasanna, we use
Yes.
the dhatu sad. And there are two dhatus. One is the first kana and the other one is the 10th kana. Which one is it?
The fourth gana.
Sad.
Because if you 10th gana, you have to put the nish pratyaya in between. It will not give sanna.
Okay.
It will become sadi. It just should become sadita. So it is the first gana, Pushpaji.
First kana. Okay, thank you.
So coming back to Prahrishta, because in Gita you have these two words, Rishtaroma Dhananjaya. You also have in the same adhyaya, 11th adhyaya, you have that Adrishta Puram Rishitosmi Drishtva. Rishitosmi. So you have the form Rishita. Rishta also you have. So now which should we look at now? So look at the Ashtadhyayi, look at the Talav, the Murdhanya, Shante, Shante, Shor. The Dhatu Rish is over there. It is not there. So it's a state Dhatu. So Rishita seems to be the correct form, but now there is a specific rule for Dhatu Rish. We don't have Idagama here, so Rishta. So we better find some rule to remove the Idagama in Nishtha. So let's go to Nishtha rules, coming this one, and here look at this rule number 7229. Rishe Lomasu. When the Dhatu Rish is talking about hair, horripilation, it becomes anit, which we don't have, by the way. We don't have horripilation over here. So there might be a Vartikam on that. So let's go to 7229. I think there's some Vatikam on this sutram. Let's go to 7.2.29. In the Ashtadhyayi, we may find the Vatikam here. Let's see what we find. Okay, I think there he says Romani Murinari. Okay, here's a Vatikam. Vismita Pratighata Yoshriti Vaktavyam. So when somebody is kind of amazed or astounded, then also you can make this one anit. So Vatikam on 7.2.29, we may be able to use that one. Look at 7.2.29 Vatikam. He gives two different meanings Katyayana gives. In which two meanings this becomes into a anit, nishtha. So maybe we can extend that slightly for us. Really clearly means that he was overjoyed. It can mean like he was like stunned. He was so overjoyed. So that's what I think we have to use that Vatikam, because otherwise you're going to get this state form. You can give the Rishita. So 7.2.29, that's the only one sutram we have for Dhatu Rish. And there are a couple of Vatikams there. It says Vismita Pratighata Yoshri Vaktavyam. So, actually, you know what? Okay, yes. So Dhatu Rish is a said Dhatu. Only when it comes to hair, it becomes optionally anit, by the way. It's also optional. The anit is only optional. So now within that we find this Vatikam. I think we need to use that to get the form to Rishta. Really it means that he was amazed. He was amazed when he had this. So that's what it is. Anyway, Dhatu is Rish, definitely Sarga. It is a said Dhatu, no doubt about that. And this is the only one that I can think of that has this Stapti Ragama for Nishtha only. That's first he talks about only hair, which we don't have. So we have to use the Vatikam on that.
Okay.
Maybe
Thank you, Satyajit.
Extend slightly maybe for that one. Okay,
Thank you.
Questions? Any other questions before we sign off? Okay, good. So Raja, did you record everything? I think.
Satish, I have a question.
Yeah, Hari, are you recording, Hari?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Yeah. I have a question, Satish ji.
Yes, go ahead.
So, why doesn't Yasya iti Vibhasha apply here for that Rish?
Because the Vibhasha should be somewhere, right? Not in Nishtha itself.
Oh. Is that understood? Or how is he specifying that?
Any Nishtha Vibhasha will be useless, then it will come on it all the time. Vibhasha should be outside of Nishtha somewhere else, right?
Okay. So he does not include the ones that are inside Nishtha itself.
Otherwise, Hadal will become useless then, right?
Okay.
If you make Vibhasha inside Nishtha, then apply Yasya teacher, then it will become Anit right there.
Okay.
So Vibhasha should be outside of Nishtha somewhere else, okay?
Okay.
Not Nishtha, specific Vibhasha, of course, clearly will not work.
Okay.
Okay, so we are okay. So thank you for recording, and we'll Kalpesh, you're okay? I think it's Raja. Raja, I'm not here. Raja, are you there? Raja, are you there? No, Raja is not there. Kalpesh is not. Okay, anyway, I think Hari, you recorded, right? So I think we are okay. So we'll end the class. So one more time. Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Vijay. Ramena Vijata Nishachara Chamu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Rama Nasti Paranam Parataram Ramaschadasosmyaham Rame Chittale Sada Bhotame Bhorama Mujhara Rama Rameti Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane Shri Ramanama Varanana Onnama Iti. Okay, Shivratri. I'll end.
Shivratri.
Shivratri.
Night.